Hello Capricorns, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. We are looking at the current energies of the person who are in no contact with, their current energies towards you. If I can keep them in my hands, maybe. All right, Capricorn. All right, we have the Strength, the King of Wands. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. I see the Hermit, got Virgo. See the Death card, Scorpio. See the Moon energy, we have Pisces. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy. Seven of Cups, more Scorpio energy here at the bottom of the deck for their general overall energy towards you. So I'm going to take a look at this Scorpio. Wow, some of you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. Look at that. I'm going to take a look at this Capricorn, and then we're going to start to go over everything together. You know what's interesting is I feel like there's kind of a difference showing up for the way that somebody feels versus what they're what they're doing. Okay, so there's a difference between like what they're feeling, like they're thinking and feeling, but there's some kind of, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of blockage there. We're going to have to clarify and see. So we have the Seven of Cups as somebody's overall energy towards you. I'm getting a couple different things from this. For some of you, there could be a bit of a delusion going on with this person where maybe they're just not seeing things clearly. Some of that can just be because sometimes we just don't want to, right? For others of you, I definitely feel like somebody could be kind of having a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to this and not quite sure what to do. For some of you, it's a little bit of both. Now, they're viewing you here as the Strength card. Somebody definitely feels like you are like standing firm in your, whether it's like standing firm in your boundaries, whether you are holding back or resisting. They could be viewing you as finally being strong enough to take some kind of action. Maybe you've blocked them. Maybe you've stopped communicating. Maybe you've walked away, right? Or they could just be looking at you as holding back. So even if they were the ones that had walked away, they're viewing you as, having the strength to not reach out after them. So there's definitely something here where this person is viewing you as holding back and having strength in doing so. Now, the King of Wands as their feelings. So to me, the King of Wands definitely can come up as somebody feeling like this is something that they want and that they're wanting to take action towards it, or they're wanting to do what they can do to try to make something happen, but they view you as being held back, so that could make it difficult. But their intention is the Hermit energy. So it's like, even though they feel like this is what they want, their intention is the Hermit. So we're going to clarify that, because to me, this definitely looks like they may not have the intention to reach out right now. So there's some kind of blockage here, and whether that's because they view you as, holding back or being strong, we'll have to see. Tell me about this Hermit energy. Why is that their intentions? We have the Ace of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. It's very interesting because on the Eight of Cups, there is a cup that is missing. You know, that's why somebody walked away. And then with this Ace of Cups, it's almost like this person is recognizing what caused you to have to walk away or caused you to pull your energy back, or recognizing why something didn't work in the past. And it's like they're wanting to offer that to you. Like they're wanting to give you that cup that was missing. So whatever they weren't giving before, or whatever they know that you were needing, that you weren't receiving in the past, whatever led up to things being the way that they are between the two of you, it's like now they're seeing that and wanting to give that to you here. So the Hermit could be speaking of this person's trying to see the connection from a higher perspective, or they're seeing something now that they weren't before. And there is like this energy of like, okay, well, I know that was missing before, but I'm ready to give it to you now. So we have the Death card here as the challenge. To me, this feels like a couple things. One, change isn't easy, right? If it was, everybody would do it. I'm a person that does believe everybody can change. I also believe that not everybody will, because it's not easy. So it could indicate that, yes, there would be some very significant changes that need to be made, some very significant changes that would have to take place in order for this to be different than what it was in the past. And it can indicate that that is a bit of a challenge. Now, I also do feel here with this Death card energy that sometimes the Death card can talk about, having a hard time accepting that something is over. And this could be where a little bit of that delusional energy is coming in at, where I definitely feel like maybe you've made it very clear to this person that you are done. We have that Strength card, you're holding back, you're not communicating, but this person still kind of is holding out hope that it's going to come back together. They're having a hard time accepting that something is really over. Now, for some of you, that could be because maybe you've been in a cycle with this person in the past. And what I mean by that is, maybe you guys have come apart and then come back together at different points. And so this person's kind of expecting that it's going to be the same way this time, but they are seeing that you are holding back. So maybe in the past, if you've let them back in or you would have reached out, they're seeing that you're not doing that. So they have noticed that something is different this time around. I feel like they're having a bit of a hard time accepting that. And that could be where some of that kind of like delusional energy is coming in at. But I definitely feel like somebody does see that, what they weren't doing before and was like, I'll give it to you now. I'll do that now. We have the Moon energy here for their next actions and behaviors. So let's take a look at that. I see the Two of Swords here. I mostly don't feel like this is a huge action energy. I feel like somebody's feeling very confused, very indecisive. They don't really quite know what to do here because they are seeing that something has changed here. Something is different. It's not coming back together like it normally has. This Moon energy, somebody's completely kind of feeling in the dark or uncertain, unclear about what's going to happen next. They could have some kind of decision that they are trying to make here with this energy. Yeah, I see the Six of Swords here as well. I feel like they're trying to see if you've really moved on. I feel like there's a part of them that just is having a hard time believing that here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, though, for your potential outcome. To me, this looks like you focusing on you and the things that are important to you. That is your energy, so it says that you are in a position of power. Maybe you're starting to take some of that power back. Maybe you're starting to feel like yourself again. The Queen of Pentacles is also somebody who really shows up 100% for the things that are important to her, the things in her life, her responsibilities. You could be really focused on your money, your work, your goals, yourself, pouring into yourself at this time. That's kind of what I see here. Somebody may not want to believe that you're really done this time. They may not want to believe that something is over, but it looks like it is. I mean, for you at least, Capricorn definitely looks like that. Now, the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. And everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.